Mounting the universal gun assembly, the UGA, under your bottom barrel just in front of your fore-end piece. When we ship the UGA, the cylinder portion is mounted in the quick mount adapter, and all you need to do is attach it to your gun barrel by moving it to the location you have selected and pressing it to the barrel. Two strong magnets will securely hold the UGA to your barrel. The white material which touches your gun barrel is a type of silicon rubber which has a somewhat sticky surface. This surface provides additional friction between the gun barrel and the quick mount adapter, preventing the UGA from rotating. I'd like to show you how you're going to mount your universal gun assembly to your gun with what we call the quick mount system. I'm going to show you here that we have the universal gun assembly itself, and it's mounted in what we call the quick mount. This is a piece of silicon rubber down here that is a little bit tacky. We want that tackiness against the barrel. This portion right here inside of this cup, there's a fairly large magnet. There's also one over on this side over here, and that's what's going to hold this onto the gun. Now if you look up on this is the operational end. This is actually the laser right here. And you're going to be connecting your push button switch into here. So I'm going to take one end of the push button switch and plug it into the only place I could plug it, which is these two pins. Now it makes no difference which direction you put that, you can't get that in backwards. And now all you need to do in order to attach it to your gun is move it down here right in front of your forehand and go ahead and bring it right up, and notice that it's there nice and firmly by itself. The magnets are holding that up against there. The silicon material is also a little bit sticky, and so that holds it there. So this gives us a quick mount. There was nothing to it. If you want to take it off of there, all you have to do is reach down and break the magnetic power, and there we have it. Now let me put it back on there again. So at this point, all you'd have to do would be to go ahead and hook the other end of your trigger switch onto your trigger. Let's begin by looking at the red push button switch, which is wrapped around the trigger switch. Let's follow the wire then forward as it goes over the forend, and then it comes up to the quick mount and wraps around there in order to take care of the excess wire. And then we used one barrel clip in order to hold it up to the barrel, and it makes a very nice installation. Mounting the universal gun assembly using the metal clamp. There is a time when you're not going to be using the quick mount and you're going to need to use a mechanical mount, and that is if you've chosen to use the universal mode, which is where you're going to be actually cocking your gun and actually firing the gun into a snap cap. So let me show you how to make that change. You're going to come down to your quick mount. You're going to take the Allen wrench that's been provided and loosen up the UGA and pull that out. You do not need the quick mount anymore. What you're going to do now is to take this mechanical and you're going to go ahead and put this around the barrel portion right here. You have to get this just so that everything is about the right size. And I'm now going to come up here on the bottom, and I'm going to take another Allen wrench that's been provided in your kit, and I'm going to tighten these two screws down now onto your lower barrel in the same place that you would have the quick mount, and beyond that everything is the same. So now you will be able to feel the seismic action as the firing pin hits the snap cap and use it in that mode. Now one other thing I'd like to show you before we leave this part of the video. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger switch out of here, and what if the rechargeable batteries which are in here begin to go flat and you need to charge them? We provided for you a little micro cable. Notice that on this end right here there is a micro connection. You're going to take this cable and plug it in, push it down nice and firmly, make sure that this rubber part gets past this surface, and now all you have to do is take the other end and plug it into any USB connection, and what you're going to then be doing is charging the rechargeable batteries.